Hello. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Mohammed, just saw your message there. We're starting now. So getting started. Thank you for chatting. Getting there early. All right, let's see. Getting some buttons clicked over here. One moment. Get a little bit of some background music. Heading on over. Good to have you guys here. We're going to be writing our own C networking server. Well, an HTTP server. Very simple HTTP server. We should be able to get through it pretty quick. I think we should be able to get pretty quick. I'm pretty certain. That's it. That is obnoxious. 1 second. Change that up. Hey, it's good to have you here. Happy Friday. We're going to be doing some networking with sockets in C. Essentially, we're going to write a simple HTTP server. How's it going, Kyle? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Good to have you here. 1 second. All right, there we go. Hey, just a random learner. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you as well. Happy Friday. We've got a plan for today. Our plan for today is we're going to be writing our own HTTP server in C. It should be simple. It should be clean. Oh, I missed to being the first. Okay, yep. You. It's all good. Hey, you're on time. I'm gonna make sure that we get a fully working HTTP. We've got one task for today. The task for today is to get our HTTP server running. I think we can do it. I think we can. I'm really excited about it. Are you saying HP or HTTP? HTTP. Yeah, HTTP. Yeah, so I gotta slow down sometimes in my speech there. Just a smidgen. Yeah, it's great to have you here. I'm excited about it. We're gonna get this going. I'm just setting up some of the windows here so I can see everything happening. See all the things that are around the corner and such. Hey, SAQ 3000, good to see you. Welcome on in as well. All right. I was like, what is an HTTP server? I know. How do you read HTTP as, or what does HTTP stand for? Hypertext Transfer Protocol? Right? Isn't that what it is? I should know. I depend on it. Isn't it Hypertext Transfer Protocol? I've got our Linux pages up here, our man pages for our socket stuff. So I was going through that a little bit before stream started, right? Isn't it HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol? Hey, all right, there we go. HT, lowercase t, capital case T, and protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Thank you. Oh yeah. All right, so let's see if we can get some stuff. So I know we're going to need to include socket.ih. I think we need to also include an inet. Here we go. We need to include this as well. So we got a couple of things to include here. And then we can start getting our HTTP server started. I'm excited about this. This is what my whole business is based on. These lines of code that you're about to see are worth so much to me and have done so much over time. I'm really excited about it. It's pretty neat. All right, let's see if I can get everything. Hey, how's it going, Kalman? Good to see you. Hope you got your subtitles all happy and situated. You mentioned that yesterday. That you got it up and running. So I hope everything's looking good. Thank you for the heart icons there. Appreciate it. We're going to get today. We're going to be doing networking. We're going to be writing our own HTTP server in C. It's going to be working like a charm. Nice. That's great to hear. That makes me happy. You call it HTTP. Well, it's easier to... Yeah, exactly. It technically should be HTTP. It really should. Why was there 2 T's? Why did they make it 2 T's in HTTPS? It should be 1 because hypertext is a single word. How do you stream vertically? You just change instead of 1080p, you do, well, it is 1080p, but essentially instead of 1920 by 1080, you do 1080 by 1920. Right? Is that right? Yeah, exactly. So it's shorter horizontally and taller vertically. That's how that works. TT has meaning, does it? You gotta love the TTs. I know, right? The doubles. You gotta love those. All right, so let's see. Let's get this up and running here. So get status. All right, RM. So we did bit shifting yesterday. Actually, let's revisit that really quick, just before we get things started. So yesterday we did a little bit of bit shifting. We wanted to detect whether a number was a 32-bit int or was it a 64-bit int? Obviously, when I say int, it's going to be a 32-bit int, right? Unless it's, I say like long, then it will be a 64-bit int. But we didn't. We said it was a 32-bit int. So of course it's working. You're clipping that? All right. Go make it so. Send me the clip too. Actually, I want to see what you clipped. What did you clip? I don't know. Was not expecting. So humanity loved TT and not T. You're right, SAQ 3000. I don't know why. Who knows why? Opposite T seems something. It seems something. There must be. It must be. It's just very odd. Because if you're zooming in here, HTP. It should be 3 letters. Why is it 4? Actually, you know what? It probably explains right here. Why? Let's see. Does it? No. Wait. Why isn't it HTTP? Maybe Gemini knows. Why not HTTP? Let's see if it knows. I'm kind of curious. Is it gonna be? Wait. Oh, opposite of T. Oh, weird. What did you do? Oh, you did a period, a pipe, and a period. Okay, I see what you did. I see what you did there, SAQ2000. Hey, Plastic Foods for you. How do you have captions on stream? Wow, isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? Yeah, we've got, so I put it here in Discord. If you're curious about it, it's in Discord under our shared links section. I put it right here. You can add your own subtitles on any video you want, whether you do Microsoft Teams, Zoom, Google Meet, or you stream. You can do it in all of them. It's really neat. You can have live subtitles so you want. Bro, second like is mine. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Rux. Was it 10,000? Rux 10,000. Thank you for the second like. Thank you. I'm so happy to have you guys here. We're going to be doing HTTP server in C today. We're going to be we're doing networking. We're doing networking in C. It's very exciting. This is what my business is about. Okay, here, let's look at this real quick because SAQ 3000 brought up a really interesting point. While HTTP might seem like a simpler acronym for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, right? The extra T, essentially because the technology does more than just define what hypertext is. It describes transfer. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Yeah, so the AI doesn't even know. Is that not even the AI knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. See, FTP, right? Well, I guess it's not file text transfer protocol. So, so you know, it's really neat. Also, nice. That's great to hear. Common. Neat. Also, love your energy, man. Thank you, Plastic Foods for you. Appreciate it. Happy to have you here. I'm really excited because this is the thing that I really like. This is the stuff I like. This is the stuff. Is the networking stuff. This is why I'm here. This is my business too. Want to see something cool? Bro, what's HTMX? HTMX is sort of like a library. You can kind of think of it like a framework a little bit that makes it really easy for you to manipulate and interact with HTML and in request and response from a web server. And it's very lightweight, super fast. If you want to build a single page app, HTMX is going to be your go-to for the fastest single page app experience possible. However, there's not a lot of plugins compared to React. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, it makes no sense. It still doesn't, right? You're right. It still doesn't make any sense. The HTTP versus HTTP, right? Have you seen that movie when two girls ask a huge, big supercomputer what is the meaning of life and everything? And the supercomputer, yep, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That was a good one. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's a movie and, also a book. The book came first, right? I like it. It was great. It was great, you guys. Let's get into it. All right, so I have our sockets. It is bright. I know the screen's bright. There's no dark mode here, as far as I can tell. I don't think so. There's no dark mode. So it's going to get bright. Sorry about that. Sorry about the brightness. We need to read through the man pages so we get everything up and running. Do you go live every day during the week? During the week, yeah, you got it. During the week, Monday through Friday, we try to go live. Usually, I'm starting to get in the early morning, a little bit better in the early morning, and some days I have to go later in the day. So, flashbang, I know, sorry about that. Okay, so open computer and do the 6x7. We could if you want to. If you want to, bro, I want to learn Python from beginners. Like, see, I'm noob. I have no degree in CS. So now how? Guide me to roadmap. It's going to be Monday. We're going to do that on Monday. Come back on Monday. We're going to start with Python. We're going to start Python basics. It's 7 p.m. over here. Nice. It's 8:30 a.m. over here. It's 8:30 a.m. 8:30 a.m., you guys. All right, so let's get this going. So we're going to close that out, and then we're going to want to make woohoo for sure. Yes, nice. All right, Monday is. But today we've got a treat. I'm really excited about this. We're going to call http.c. So we're going to make an http.c here. Include Steven. You didn't get the joke. It was 42. I didn't get the joke. I really didn't. Also, that is kind of neat that you connected the dots on the 6, 7 mean and the meaning to life. Who would have ever thought that? SAQ 3000, are you a secret genius? Are you a secret genius? That's amazing. I didn't know that you could do that. That's actually kind of interesting. Secret genius guys over here, SAQ 3000. stdio.h, and then we also need some sockets in here. We need some sockets. Include inet in, probably that. I'm pretty sure, maybe. And then we also need a socket. I'm pretty sure we need a socket. Here we go. Sys sockets. Perfect. Here we go. There we go. Getting them in. All right. So here's our networking stuff. Thanks a lot. You'll wait till Monday. All right. Sure. Sounds good to me. If possible, I will try to get some very small fundamentals in Python before that. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Python is way easier than all the other languages that we've been doing on this channel. What's the 6, 7 mean? Right? Are you X 10,000? You must have. It must have made your way by now. If you guys start saying 6, 7, I will literally ban as long as I can. Thank you, Kyle, for doing the good work over there. So you always start off with your main, and then we want to return 0, maybe. All right, so we got that going. Got to put the right patterns there. And then, let's see. We got some music going here. I want to make sure to zoom that in a bit. Okay, there we go. Got a little background music there. A little bit of it says 21 years is what that is. I don't know what that's about. We're going to get it going though. We're going to be doing some networking today. I'm really excited about this. I'm getting my notes ready for Monday, bro. Thanks a lot again. You're absolutely welcome. I'm really excited about it. I also have a lot of presentations to prepare for on Monday. So we've got a couple of things. So I've got my work cut out for me today. However, right now, since it is morning time, I'm very excited to be here with you guys. We're going to be doing some socket programming. Here we go. All right, so what do we need to do here? Let me look over this. All right, so I know we're going to have to define a port and a couple of other things. A socket. There's got to be a method in here. Here it is. This is what we need. We need this. All right. And then we're going to need some of these guys, some of these constants in here. Here we go, right? Socket file descriptor. Perfect. We need this. That's going to have to be that. I know we're going to need that. And then we need a socket family. We need a socket type. And then a protocol, which is going to be TCP probably, right? It's going to be TCP because we're doing an HTTP server. Hey there, Steven. Hey, how's it going? Quantified Quantum, welcome on in. Good to see you. Happy Friday. We're doing HTTP server in C today. What's your take on Tailwind? Really good CSS, sort of like a collection of CSS classes, right? A bunch of classes. And it's great. It allows you to share common sizes and different patterns with a larger team. As with a framework, anything that allows you to share that experience with a team and then keep consistency while it being fairly lightweight. Tailwind is a good foundational cascading style sheets library. It's more, not really a library, it's just a bundle of classes that you can use and add in. And it's very common, very popular. So is that an int? I think that's an int. It returns an int. Is this an int? Well, it's going to be an int now. We're going to make it an integer. So this will be the main socket. Main entry FD. And then we're going to get other FDs, I think, with a client socket in a different port that we'll be able to accept after we accept it. And then we'll be able to write to that socket. So this is the main inbound. This is the inbound main entry inbound file descriptor. File descriptor. FD, right? File descript or file descriptor, which basically is the I/O part of the operating system. It's gonna be the inputs and outputs where the operating system is gonna read and write bytes from. That's what that means. That's what that means. You don't like writing Tailwind. You love it because it's good. It actually is, isn't it, Kyle? It does the job. I'm using it. I usually do modules. Nice. I need some helpers. Right now, making a browser extension is a mess. Are you doing like a Chrome extension? Is that what you're doing, a Chrome extension? To simplify, we are going to make a setup script via Node Package Manager. Nice, NPM. Can you enable your keystrokes visible on screen? Mohammed, probably. I probably could. I need to figure that out. Actually, the answer is yes. I'd need a key reader and a whole bunch of things. For now, though, I mean, it depends. Are you? What are you looking for? Why do you want to see that? I suppose it is kind of maybe helpful or beneficial to see what I'm typing. Bro, thanks for connecting on LinkedIn. Yeah, you're welcome. Also, have you seen my portfolio and my newsletter website by me AI? I have not. Share it in the links in the Discord. C Basics. Hey, how's it going, Highs? Gun Highs. Good to see you. So cool. Let's go, mate. All right. Thank you. Yeah, we're making it happen. We're going to be doing an HTTP server today. We're making it happen. That's like the one thing we got to do. And the good news is we have enough time. We have enough time to make a simple HTTP server. We're going to make it happen, you guys. Socket file descriptor. Let's go. Not as technology. Current decision they have took to cut 75% of the workforce. What are you talking about? That sounds like a lot. Are you sure? That number seems really high. I'm curious about how you use Vim. I use it in a lot of different ways. I use various keystrokes. I like visual mode is my favorite. I like visual block mode. As you can see, we're doing visual block mode here. I jump around on the screen. I do a bunch of different patterns. That's about it. So visual mode, insert mode, normal mode, and then I navigate with J, K, L, and H. Also B and W and E. I navigate with those as well to jump around on the words. Different words there, you guys. I'm sharing what I know. Nice, thank you. My means I sent you in LinkedIn. Sounds good. RUX sounds great. I'll check it out. I'll have to check it out. Also, I think C and C++ and C# is game engine creator language, right? Pretty much, yeah. So mostly C++ for the AAA games, and then you've got Unreal Engine, which is C++. Hey, I love food. Hey, I remember you. Hey, welcome on in. Good to see you. We're doing a C Basics, and we're doing the last day. Today is the last day of C Basics, and we're making an HTTP server. We're making an HTTP server, you guys. All right, let's do this. Int get. You know what? We won't make a function of that. It's just a one-time thing. So I need a socket family. That is going to be. I think it's this. Here we go. Let's copy and paste that. Socket family. Socket type is going to be a regular socket stream, I think. We're not doing dgram. Dgram is for UDP. If we're going to be doing UDP, we're going to be doing TCP. So this will be a TCP. There we go. TCP. And protocol will be TCP, right? So where's our protocol at? Protocol is going to be... maybe this is where we just set it to 0. We'll have to find out. Oh, how's it going? Far less than a few. Good to see you. Tailwind Labs has cut 75% of its engineering team because of AI. Oh, that was Tailwind's lab? They did that? Wow. Dang. Well, CSS is pretty easy to write, so why did they have so many engineers working on CSS in the first place? That is an easy thing to deal with. I'm buying a domain worth it instead of using a deployment website. When you're ready to launch a business or have someone go into it, yeah, buying a domain is the way to go. This lesson's going to be spinning your head like a jet engine, far less than a few. We'll try to do our best to keep it simple. CS is easy, isn't it? I know, right? Bro, Tailwind is like 8 employees, so 75% isn't that much. It's most of them, right? I guess in that case, it's most of them at that point. Also, see if you want to create your own programming language, then how it can be created, like the process. Well, it depends on what you want to do with it. It's going to be an interpreted language, is a script language. Are you going to actually compile it for target architecture? You can build your own programming language actually pretty easily. All you have to do is just capture all the syntax that you want in the language, and then know what to translate that into a machine language or assembly language, actually, one step above C language. LLVM, there you go. There you go. Now you can really get down to business. All right, what is my protocol going to be? I think I just put 0 there. I think that's just 0. I'm pretty sure there's a constant that I need. So this is for file descriptor. Let's see if we can build this really quick. I want to make sure that everything is all nice and happy. So that is going to be HPC. So clang http.c-o http. All right, we built it. It's good. And I can even run it too. HTTP. Build, boom, done. All right, we're making it. I know we only wrote a few lines of code, but I'm feeling good now. My magic CSS property, HTML display none. Whoa! You'll make the entire page blank. No one can see anything. I like that. That's a good idea, far less than a few. I like that one. That's a good one. I like that. You can hide that. You can like put it far away. You can like indent it way out there. No one's going to find it. You can hide it away. And they're like, why is the web page not working? Because you hid it. You made the entire web page invisible. I just want to make a portfolio that embeds all my projects, so a domain worth it. Oh, just do GitHub. Just throw it on GitHub. You're good to go, and then just share your GitHub link. I think that's better. You could do your own website though. It's a lot of work. If you want to show off some other stuff that GitHub can't do, that also works. Although you can use GitHub Pages, right? Then that's completely free. How will you design the parser and compiler and all? It's up to you. It's up to you. It's just your own world. That's why there's so many different programming languages out there. Everyone has a different idea. So what do you think about artificial intelligence and impacting of AI and on IT jobs? Well, it's already kind of done that a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. Obviously, someone in here just said, hey, Tailwind has fired 75% of their, who was that? DB92. You said they got rid of them. They got rid of them. So technically it's already happened. How to install CLang in Linux? Well, it depends on what distro you have. If you have a package manager or if you want to build it from scratch, you can, apt install essentials, build essentials, which it probably comes with that. Depends. Are you in CentOS, you use Yum. If you're on Alpine, you use APK, I think. There's a whole bunch of different options. GitHub false flagged my account and support won't do anything. Oh no, I love food. That's terrible. Fedora is that Yum? Is that Yum? I think let's see here. Fedora package manager, is it Yum? It is. It's Yum. It's Yum. So you just do Yum install, I think, build essentials, right? Or ask. So Yum install CLang. See here. You're going to, that's it. Yeah. Just Yum install CLang. That's it. Or LLVM toolset. You could also do that as well. Yeah. So that works there. That works too. Sudo DNF install GCC. And I don't know about that command, but it seemed, I trust you, Quantified Quantum. I trust you. Wait, can you make a C++ tutorial? Whoa. One second. Seeing some chat messages show up there. Thank you for coming in, you guys. Happy to have you here. So many chat messages. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can get to all these. One second. Use DNF instead of Yum and Fedora. Oh, nice. There you go. Okay, you got it working. All right. What are you in Silicon Valley? I'm in Seattle right now. I'm in Seattle. It's only $1.60 a year for a random XYZ domain. Oh, from Namecheap. Oh, there you go. All right. Bro, please do our YouTube tutorial. What is that? What is this? I'm happy to do it. We can put it on the list. Sudo apt install GCC. Yep, for Debian. You got it. Typo. Oh, typo. Okay. So you make HTTP server. Yes, that's what we're doing. For high performance and direct system control. You got it. You got it. You got it. Okay. So let's get going. All right. So I'm pretty sure this is the beginning here. What else? Let me see here. Where else are we at here? Okay. Okay. So I also need I need a bind. We need to do binding next. Bind. Is bind in here? Yes, there's a lot of bind. There'll be some binding and some listening and some closing and things like that. All right, so bind, int bind. All right, so we need to run this. Let's see here. We're going to add this in here. Okay. We also need an address, I think. We're going to have to do that as well. Okay. Okay, so this is, well, we've already defined that. I knew it was going to be integer. I figured it out. Like in the man pages, it was different. I'm like, I'm going to call this an integer. And they're like, oh, you're going to do it something. No, I did an integer. It's definitely an integer. Hey, Steven, I am good. Wink suggesting lie. Okay, so I hope you actually are good. And see, let's test it out with this project. All right. Okay, you've been trying to learn C for some time now. I'm a newbie, as you say, newbie? Web dev. Oh, web dev. Sorry, web dev. All right. That's actually really great. So in a full stack web dev situation, you're probably using JavaScript, Node.js. You might be using some Python. You might be using Golang. And if you use C, now we're in Chad territory. Now we're in the Chad territory, you guys. We're in Chad territory. Yeah, I miss some of your chat messages, you guys. If I miss them, thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you for the heart icons. Let me know. Just tell me if I miss your chat message. I'll jump back into it. Steven, I am in Pringles can to make high-powered antenna. Ooh, you can do that? I know it's directional. It'll be a directional, so you have to like be very focused. Why are we not making it in Rust? I'm so confused. Because we're doing C. We're doing C basics. Obviously, if you want to do it in Rust, you're going to have a better time. Or worse, depending on there could be some challenges. How is an int? Because it is going to be a 32-bit value. It's going to be a number, and it's going to be representing a number that the operating system is going to hand to us. It's like a ticket, like a line. Like, here's your ticket, sir. Use this ticket to communicate with my inputs and outputs. So this is the operating system's ticket, and then we're going to bind on that on this file descriptor our current address, which we need to create. We need to create our current address. So we got to do this as well. We got to do that as well. I think we need a socket address. It'll be around here somewhere. Oh, hey, look. Oh, hey, we got a whole, okay, so here we go. Here we go. We can just reference this, you guys. How's it going, Betty? Good to see you. Hola, 199, good to have you here. Should make a website. You can be idle on a site with ads and 1 minute equals 60 followers. Wait, what is that? I don't know what that means. Early today, right? Yeah, we're doing a little early. Getting up earlier here, you guys. Good to have you here. Hey, Freddie Santos. I'm new here. What's going on? We are currently writing C. So we did C Basics. We've been doing C Basics all week and a little bit last week. Today is the last day of C Basics. We're going to be writing an HTTP server in C. A simple HTTP server in C. Now, there's a lot going on here. We don't need to do all of this. I think we can keep it simpler. So let's see if we can reduce this and make it a little bit better. It's great to have you guys here. Jesus, bright. I know. Sorry about that. Sorry. It's what I could do is I could throw it on the other side of the screen, and then you guys won't have to worry about it. I could throw it over here. So there you go. Let me bring this over here. 1 second. Where is it? Here. There we go. Okay. There's a dart. There's this. Okay. So I'll just leave it over here. So I'll be referring to it off screen. So here it is. This is the reference. You know what we could do is we could just copy and paste it as a reference example. And then we can keep it. Okay. Here, let's just copy and paste it as a reference. pb paste into a reference.c. All right. Let me just say by reference. There we go. So now you guys don't have to worry about getting a whole bunch of blind. You don't get blinded. You don't have to get blinded anymore. Thank you for the likes, you guys. What is he creating? Hey, Joshua, we are building an HTTP server in C. Today is the last day of C Basics. We're going to get ourselves a file descriptor from the operating system asking for essentially a socket stream. Then we're going to bind our local address, which is going to be 0000, a whole bunch of zeros. And then we're going to add a port to listen on for incoming file, and then we'll register new file descriptors, which we can communicate back and forth to individual clients. And that's the plan. We're going to do that. That's the plan for today. Red Hat certified systems admin, and for that you need a Red Hat Linux ISO. The followers are actually some trying to be the best they can. All right, this sounds good to me. You can install Apache or Nginx for the easy mode. Yeah, you can. You don't need to write your own, which is what we're doing right now. Steven, missed your messages there? Okay, sorry about that. Everyone like and subscribe. Oh yeah, SAQ3000, thank you for mentioning. Steven, you're at 153 people in your stream. Congratulations. Whoa, what are y'all doing here? All right, let's make it happen. Great to have you all here today. We're going to be building sockets today. We're doing sockets. If that's what you're here for, then I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about that. So we've got a reference code here that we copied from the Linux man page. We copied it from the Linux man page, and we're going to see. Okay, so we got sockets. Yeah, so we got the first part right. Look at that. Oh, we should probably check to see if there's an error on that file descriptor, right? We should probably check. Here, I've got an idea. Thank you for the likes, you guys. It's great to all have you here. What IDE? The IDE that I'm using is Vim, right? So we got Vim. This is Vim right here. I use Tmux and Ghosty as my terminal emulator. Tmux and Ghosty. So Tmux for the terminal window manager, right? So that way you can see here, we've got some various windows here. So you close that. I'm going to close that down. We're going to open this up so it's easier. So it's easier for me to grab stuff back and forth. Reference. Okay, there we go. There we go, you guys. SAQ3000, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Everyone, like the live, Steven doesn't have technical skills. He has creative skills. The drive, the best software engineering on the web. All right. Not just technical skills, but yeah, I got you. Okay, yeah. We got the tech skills. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. So glad you're here. Welcome on in. We're going to be doing some C Basics. Final day of C Basics. Are there people making this project with you or watching? Just us. It's just you and me. It's just you and me, you guys. When you said socket, I thought of a port. Haha. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know what you mean. Tmux is great, right, Manu? Manu Tor? Manu Toru? It's great. I love it. What an energy. Keep it up, bro. Nice. Thank you. Time seeing that type of enthusiasm for work. Jay Pandy, thank you. It's really exciting. This is the stuff I like to do. This is the fun part. Everyone's like, hey, what do you do for fun? Read this right here. You guys. Hey, guys, I'm back. Hey, let's go. Let's do some C and become a Chad. I think that sounds like a great idea. That sounds like a good idea. All right, so we need to bind here. Where is that? All right, so we do need to make ourselves an address. So we need an address. This will be a socket lang struct. Okay, peer address. Hey, Joshua. Juardo. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. We are here. You joined the right channel, you guys. We also have boxes and chips. Whoa, boxes and chips. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for subscribing. Hey, Savon, good to see you. Perudum, good to have you here. Can you enable show command in Vim so I can learn Vim commands? Is there such a thing? Hold on. Show. How do you just set show CMD? Okay. Did that do anything? Oh, you can see it. You can see it down here in the bottom right corner of the screen. You can see. Whoa, I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. Is that kind of? I mean, it's no. Is that doing anything? I enabled it. Hey, Demetrius, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Great to have you here. We're going to be doing some socket programming, making an HTTP server. We have an hour and 5 minutes. We've got plenty of time. We're going to make it happen, you guys. Coding is your weak spot in the IT world. Hey, we're back. We're back, you guys. Need help refining this idea? Sure. Fill me in. Great to see y'all as well. Nice. Had a tech job. Hey, don't worry. It is on the way. Just keep on trying. Can you explain for while and do while loops, please? We will be doing a while loop. We need a while loop. You got it. We will. We'll do a while loop. So this is going to happen. All right, let's just get into that a little bit here. So we do need a while loop. We're going to have a while loop here. While true, probably like this, true, which is while forever, basically, and we'll eventually break. We're going to be doing, essentially, we need to listen for incoming connection requests, and then we need to accept that request, bind it, read from the socket on the file descriptor, capture the user's request, and then respond. So there's a lot of stuff we got to do. There's a lot of stuff I got to do, you guys. How do you get CC? Oh, closed captions when you're talking. This is a thing in our Discord, you guys. It's in our Discord here in our links, in our shared links. You can add it. It's free. I wrote the software about 8 years ago now. What's zero saying they're in the socket? Oh, zero. It's TCP. Basically zero for TCP. I'm pretty. Zero for TCP. Right there. Zero for TCP. Set show CMD. Did I do that right? It seems. I don't know if that's it. Let me know if there's other things I can do, you guys. How many sockets? Well, it depends on how many clients you have, really, right? So how many clients you have? 1 equals UDP. That sounds probably. I think so. Hey, Paul Bryan, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. We're going to be writing ourselves an HTTP server today. That's what we're going to do. So we need ourselves an address. What is this? ADDR. Where is this at? All right. We need this. We need an address. Socket address. So from 1 second. Socket ADDR. Where is it? Socket ADDR. We'll get it. Glad to have you here. Aren't you worried about AI replacing you? Well, it kind of essentially so I am coding. You're right. So I'm coding by hand, which is legacy at this point, right? It's legacy. Artificial intelligence can automatically write all this code for me easy. It can do it easy. On my way to Vim is broken. Oh, your Vim is broken. Oh no. What is TCP? It's like on the internet, there's Ethernet frames, right? So you got Ethernet frames, which is like the core foundation of the communication, which are packets, little small packets of data that have headers, which describe where data needs to go. And then there's a body section. And that body section is all the text, like all the text that you send. Like you just typed your message. Your message was in the body section. Transmission control protocol. Yeah. Thank you, Sivan. That's what that is. It is sort of like a description of how data is transferred. It's a protocol. It's an exchange of information, a system, and a strategy between computers to transmit data. And there is a resiliency layer in there. It's a resiliency layer, you guys. It allows the retransmission of any packets that were acknowledged by the receiving client. Hello, Stephen. Hey, Artwired. Artwired, good to see you. How are you today? We're making our way. Yep, you only missed a little bit. We're making things happen. Yeah, so it's the software over the IP. Yep, Internet Protocol Stack. You got it. Can I tell you a joke? I love food. Sounds good. I might not see it though. We'll see if I see it on the chat here. You think cybersecurity will have job security in the future? Yes. It's more than ever. More code that is insecure is being released onto the world. We need your help. IP address means the data reaches the right computer. TCP means the same data reaches the right application. Oh, you can think of it that way. I think that's a good way to say it. Did you used to work with FANG? Yeah, the big players. Well, only Microsoft, you guys. But that's not part of the acronym anymore, apparently. It provides error correction and packet ordering. Yeah, it does. Can I tell you a joke? Yes. Why was the Python always confused? I don't know. Why was the Python always confused? Thank you guys for joining. I'm happy to have you here. All right, I need to have a socket address here. Let's see, / where was that at? We're here, / it was the socket AD. Socket. Where's our sockets at? Okay. Yep. We already got that up there. Looks good. Okay. And we need to do more. We need more. Because it could never find its Anaconda Navigator. Ha ha. Ha. Hey, A12MX just subscribed. This dude is cool. Hey, thank you. Great to have you guys here. Happy Friday. We're being C basics to you today. Amit, thank you for saying hello. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Can you explain a bit how VLAN, like a virtual LAN, works? Well, it's the same as the rest of the internet. You've got connectivity between your boxes, and you've got various local area network protocols, DHCP, ARP. You've got ARPs. Thank you for the reactions, you guys. I clipped you in Discord. Thank you, Kyle. What did you work on at Microsoft? Microsoft Partner University. It was a tool for training sales team on the various Microsoft products. This was a long time ago. You guys. 2006-ish. It trained salespeople. It was like what do you call it? Education, right? Sort of. There was a term for it. I forgot what it was. I was in the industry. Why? It was just so long ago. E-learning. It was called e-learning back when that was the big thing. Way before Bitcoin. Way before AI. Way before Web3. Like all that stuff. Yeah, it was e-learning. That was the cool stuff back then. Yeah, Microsoft Partner University. It's great to have you guys here. If I missed your message, just let me know. There's a lot of folks here. Great to have you here. We're making ourselves a web server, and we are going to get a socket address. That's what we need right now. We need a socket address. I need to bring up some more docs here real quick. Sorry, I won't bring it up too much here, but I do need to search for this. I need an inbound address. There we go. Socket type, structure. Here we go. Okay. And then socket family like this. Okay. Good to know. All right. Making our way here. So I'm going to need this above this here. So we're going to need a socket address. This is just as a reference for me. Just as a reference, you guys. Hey, Prashant, thank you for following. Great to have you here. Good to have you here. All right, let's pull this back over here. We are building a web server in C. We're doing C basics today. Wow, cool. Started programming in 2015. Yeah, that was a while ago. Wow, it was 10 years ago, or a little bit more. Manu Torres, 10 years ago. That's amazing. Now we have AI learning. You got it, right? We got AI learning, e-learning. I know, right? I don't get the idea behind NoSQL. The idea is you don't need to query. There's no like real heavy, complicated querying or heavy relationships, like relationship management. There could be foreign keys. You could pull things like that. Usually like MongoDB, notorious NoSQL database. Object store allows you to store objects without a schema. Makes it so you can just pull data straight easy. Stephen play Ponic. Stephen make Ponic shot videos. I don't know what that is. We need to use threads as well for web server. Today we're just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it simple because we want to just keep things simple here, you guys. Keep it simple. All right. So I want a socket adder. I want a socket adder. We got a socket adder. Hold on a second. Hey, Deweytran. Deweytran, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. You joined the right channel for software engineering. We write code from scratch here. This will blow your sockets off. Heartwired. I like your puns, Heartwired. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. What about graph databases and NoSQL things? Right. There are graph databases. That technically counts as a NoSQL database. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Kyle, which one is unique? UniqueX. UniqueX. Kyle is which one? The one right next to you. Savon. So RG is Savon. Kyle is UniqueX. Is this for front end or back end? This is back end dev. We're doing back end dev right now. We're doing back end dev, you guys. Hey, Mike Jones, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Let's see if we can really get things going here. All right, so we need a socket address here. All right, so we're going to do this. Struct socket address, and then we need to assign ourselves a socket address. And it's going to be the same socket. It's going to be same family. Same family here. And I think we have to, do we have to do it like this? Let me double check. No, I had it right the first time. Okay. So we're going to be making this, right? Because it's the family, right? The family right here. The port number, we should probably do this. Define port. Well, it's probably like this, right? Lowercase, define port as port. We'll do 8. Well, we'll do 8900. There's an easy port. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so excited for you to be here. The main 3 types of databases are document style, NoSQL, relational, and graph-like. Graph databases are a good idea when anything can potentially be related to everything. Neo4j is a good graph DB. Hey, there we go. Christian Dove, how's it going? Hacker Show, you got it. Yeah, we're doing C basics. Final day on Friday. Final day today. We're doing socket programming. And it's been a little while since I've done this, right? Because once you write it, you typically work just perfectly fine. And we do port. I think we do port. I'm pretty sure. And then we need to do in address. Let's see here. Where is that? Okay. So basically, we're going to use this keyword here in any address, which is essentially this 0.0.0.0. That's what that is. You want to accept it. This is basically we're targeting anything, and we're going to bind on this address. We're going to bind on 0000 on port 890 or 89 or 8900. That's what we're going to do. Typo there. Sorry. Oh, no worries. Hey, we figured it out. Great to have you guys here. I have an obsession with people who build C++. Well, we're one step away. So I hope maybe some of that obsession kind of like sticks on over here. Knock, knock. Very long. Wait, who's there? Very long in Java, right? Very long pause. Java. I like that. That is a good joke because Java, it has some performance issues. You guys, thank you for the likes. Hey, question. Why would a company decide to write their own HTTP server instead of using a pre-built one? What are the pros and cons? You can get the best possible performance price per dollar. You can have no other better outcome in terms of performance price per dollar than writing your code yourself from scratch. And it's the best in the world. You can get exactly what you need. And that's what I did. That's what my business is. If you guys are curious about it, let me know and I'll tell you about it. I forgot AF means socket code, right? Address family, right? Address family, right? So we're talking about like IPv4 slash IPv6, right? So you got those varieties there. Address family, got to have your address family, guys. Socket stream instead of a socket dgram, right? So you can do dgrams or socket stream. What are we making? All right, great question. We are making a HTTP server from scratch, as you can see here. And we're going through the Linux man pages. So you can see here, we've got our Linux man page right here. I've got it over to the side so that way I can build it for you. And we're going to make sure that we get it ready and all nice and tidy. It's going to look and it's going to work good. And we've got plenty of time. And we're going to keep it simple. So we also need to bind, we need to listen, and then we need to accept. We need to bind, listen, and accept. So we do accept here, and then actually it's gonna be like this, accept here. Then we're going to bind here, and then we need to listen as well. We need to listen, so that way we can capture incoming requests, essentially, for new ports or new file descriptors. My Wi-Fi is gone. Oh no, far less than a few. Get it back. Good at that. Yes, please talk about your business. Okay, how many of us here are full-time software engineers? That's a really good question. Thank you for being here, you guys. All right, I'll tell you about my business. Here we go. So let's pull this up. My name is Stephen Blum, CTO at PubNub. We've raised $134 million at a Series E. 1 billion devices are connected to my network right now. Mobile devices. We do communications. We do APIs to allow in-app communication. I hold 68 patent claims that have already been granted, and I've been in tech professionally for 25 years. And I'm really happy to tell you about all the things that worked for me. If you got any questions, I'll let you know. This is my company right here. This is my business, you guys. I'm so happy that you're here. I'll tell you about it. So PubNub is the market-leading platform. Hey, I've got a subscriber, Adil. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. You're joining the right channel here. Oh, we also got some jewels. Whoa. Hey, Paul Brian Anderson. Thank you for the 250. What are you doing over there? Thank you for doing that. Let's raise our hands. Thank you. Thank you guys. Real to do fix this, right? For less than a few, yep, it's going to happen. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. That is the plan. My business, I'm getting tired of working for my FANG. A lot of bureaucracy. We don't have any bureaucracy over here. Maybe a teeny bit of bureaucracy. I can't say no bureaucracy, right? There's a little smidgen of bureaucracy. Yeah, so this is my business. We power food delivery, multi-user collaborative experiences for the enterprise, multiplayer games. We've got, Internet of Things, home automation, anything that requires communication. We started this company, over a decade ago, before push notifications really were a thing. What does your company do? Here, let me zoom out here really quick. I'll show you. Thank you for joining, guys. I'm so happy that you're here. Here, check this out. So you could build chat, you could build collaborative drawing experiences, right? Drawing together, shared whiteboarding. Yeah, so if you're to WebSockets, right? Real-time dashboards, communication, where the car is on the map. You can see where the car is on the map. You can do basically anything that you want when it comes to communication. That's what the company does. What's the laughing disco worth? What is so many Roblox streams? I'd go for it. I don't know. I've maybe not. I'm old. So I might not have known what the deal is with that. Got to have the red tape when you're in a highly regulated industry. You sure do. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Appreciate. I'm glad that you're here. You remind me of Michael Jackson, MJ. I miss Michael Jackson. Really good. I listen to some Michael Jackson, MJ music a lot. You forgot. Produce epic songs. You could do that too. Hey, Paul Bryan, thank you for the 250. That was unexpected. And very much thank you. Thank you so much. It'll be hard for me to reciprocate. Hopefully, I will help you out with at least learning some C basics. We'll learn some C basics. Is that a good trade? Do you think that's a good trade? I think it might be a pretty good trade. Latency. Is latency an issue? What sort of service latencies do you tolerate? Very, very low latency. So in our network is sub-second latency or sub-millisecond latency. You thought seconds were slow. What about milliseconds? We're faster than milliseconds. Did you know that? Did you know about 0MQ? Did you create 0MQ? We used 0MQ a while ago. So 0MQ is an easy socket library that allows you to communicate between processes across machines. We used to use it. We don't use it anymore. We used to, though. Thriller. Yeah, Thriller's the best. Thank you for asking about latency. Yes, so now that you know what my business is, you probably think that I might have some knowledge and authority, potentially on sockets, which we will get to here. We'll get here. We'll make it. We'll make it, you guys. We'll make it. So we're going to build an HTTP server from scratch in C, and that'll be the goal for today. We've got plenty of time. Just saw Pubnum MCP server on the top right. Yeah, we do. I wrote a Figma MCP server for your company. Definitely helped. Nice. That's great. Isn't it helpful? It's so beneficial. I was going to ask if Figma uses it. I would have to look. I have to go in the CRM and check it out. I have to dive into Salesforce. Salesforce. Hi, Steven. Hey, how's it going there? All right, let's see if we can get going here. So glad that it's your screensaver right now. Nice. It's your screensaver. All right, let's keep going. I do have to... Coding Jesus. Yes, Coding Jesus is a big YouTuber. I know about Coding Jesus. Thank you for asking. It is definitely a prevalent YouTuber, you guys. Did your company create or was involved in the proximity chat? Yeah. Actually, I wrote that. I'm one of the original authors. Hey, MX Staken, how'd you hear about that? Does your company have open positions for C developers that work with Linux? We are currently migrating everything to Rust, so C is on its way out. Are you okay? We're doing good. He's cracked. I know, right? MX Mistaken essentially is your name, Mistaken? Yeah, isn't that neat? Wow, I feel honored that you know about that. How did you know about that? All right, so we're gonna have to listen here. All right, listen on our socket, I think it's on socket. Yeah, socket FD. So we got a socket FD and our backlog will be 100. Okay, thank you for the likes, you guys, appreciate it. We need to build our in-socket address, which we got here. struct, we'll call this our socket address in. Perfect. We could call it whatever we want. We'll call inbound socket. We call that, right? I'm pretty sure right now. All right, we can do that right there. We can do that. And I think we have to do ampersand. We'll do ampersand. And then we need to have we need to do a size of this guy right here. Inbound socket. Okay. Size of, there you go. I think that'll do the trick. I might have to do some interesting things on this. We'll have to find out. Socket ADDR struct. Oh, wait. 1 second. Wait. Inbound socket. 1 second. I need this to be here. 99 redo. Okay. This will be 1 second. ADDR. We'll call it server address. Here we go. I think server. We'll make it verbose. We'll make it verbose so it's easy, right? Got to make it verbose. Thank you for all the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. All cracked due to AI. You got it. You said with communicating, and your company has been around a while. You got it. I'm old. Wow. So I assume you're the creator of it. Hey, yeah. Good assumption. You know what's going on. How you're so proficient in Vim motions. Every time I try to end up going back to cursor, you just practice. It just takes practice. It's great. I hope the next 10 I can achieve 10% of something he's done for the company. Thank you. This is really great for you to say. I'm so happy the guys you're here. You're making me so happy. I'm sorry. There are basics. Yes. Then what is a nested elf is? We did do that, right? So we did do that. You're at the very end of our basics. I know. The screen looks like a crazy chaos at the moment. I know. Just a little bit of chaos. Just a smidge of chaos, you guys. Earlier on, though, previous streams, I promise we did some basics. What is in here? How's it going, Mohammed? We are building HTTP server in C from scratch. People can't code without AI. Just right. And AI can't code without Steven Heartwired. Thank you. And % means address. Yes. So we're passing the address to the structure for the bind, so that way it can read the memory at that location. That's what we're doing. So I believe this part is good. I believe it's good. I might have to do a few things. Let's see here. Let me see. I'm going to comment this out here. Well, actually, you know what? I'll just say break. There we go. We'll say break. Thank you for joining, you guys. Happy to have you here. Well, LT Sun. What are you doing there, Heartwired? That's my first company. That's my first company. What are you looking at my LinkedIn? Is that what you're doing? Are you looking at my LinkedIn? Wait, I just realized there is a live captions. Yeah, I'm beyond surprised at whatever this guy is doing. I'm subscribing instantly. All right, thank you. Hey, thank you, Sashrek. Sashrek, thank you for joining in. Happy to have you here. We're doing C Basics. We're doing the last day. Today's Friday. The last day of C Basics. We're doing networking. We're building an HTTP server from scratch. Isn't the ampersand a dereference? The operator that gives you value stored. You can dereference with a star. You can dereference the star. The dereference is a star, and then ampersand is the address of. Right? Ampersand will be the address. It'll be the address. Let's see if we can do a build now. Split CLang. Let's see if we got our CLang in here. Okay, we got some errors. All right, I think I know what the deal is. We got to do some casting here. Hey, Mano, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. We are doing C Basics, the last C Basic stream that we have. Maybe we'll do more in the future again. Today we're doing networking. We're building an HTTP server from scratch. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I appreciate it. Steven, you're a true 10x engineer. Thank you, Savan. That's really nice for you to say. Is this NeoVim? This is standard Vim. So check this out. This is regular Vim, you guys. Oh, where did you? Hold on 1 second. Let's see here. Close that. Vim. Yeah. So as you can see here, standard Vim, regular vanilla Vim with a little bit of my own Vim RC configuration. What energy? Hey, Harris, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. I really like the energy. When you see your stream, sometimes I feel how important it is just to relax and enjoy doing coding without worrying about perfecting the code. You got it. Unfortunately, all I know is short basic in CAD. Hey, you're mistaken. That's more than a lot of people. Why does this keep popping up? Hey, Betty, good to see you, Bet. Betty T, Betty YouTube. Good to have you here. Next, thank you for hanging out. All right, let's see if we can get back to this here. All right, so I think what we need to do here is we need to do some casting. Let me double check. Let me pull open my. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to blind you guys. Here we go. All right, I need to cast that as a specific data type here. All right, let's do that. Right here, like that. Wait. Like this. There we go. I think we have to do that. It says it needs to be a sock eder. So, right, see, as you can see right here, look, in my right here, check it out. It needs to be the address of a sock eder. There we go. And what did we just do right here? What did we just do? We did an address of a sock eder. So we're doing a cast. We're casting it. Because it's the same kind of struct. It really is. It's just slightly different. Amen. Unfortunately, should I major in CS or math? Computer science, I think, right? You love both? Do CS. I'm biased, you guys, because I love CS. Hello, buddy. Keep going. Hey, thank you, Daniel Raj. Thank you. Math is more foundational. That's also true. Math is portable. However, computer science is more practical. Is it? Well, actually, math is more broadly applicable. Computer science, though, will let you automate everything. So if you want to automate your life away, there you go. Thank you for being here, you guys. I'm so happy that you're here. Let's keep on going. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it. More versatile. Yes, more versatile. Far less than a few. You know it. All right. So we've got ourselves Samuel. Hey, Samuel. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. You joined the right channel for software engineering. We are doing C Basics, the last day. Let's see if we fix that. While true. Oh, wait, I think, okay, let's do while 1. Let's do while 1. Make it a little bit easier. Hey, look at that. All right. We're making our way. Hey, all right. Doesn't that make you happy? Just a few errors less. All right. Let's see here. Struct semicolon. Am I doing it right? All right, I've got a problem here. We've got a problem. We'll figure it out. There's a syntax error around here. What is it? Yeah, math is mostly theoretical. I probably do computer science. Just want to make sure. Yeah. Computer science, you could do more stuff in the real world. I think, because you can automate your life. Are we writing to work on a call basis? Come on, buddy. We are waiting to work on call. That is also a whole job on its own. If that's what you're talking about, Daniel Raj, are you talking about on-call jobs? You think AI will be sentient in 2028? Yes. That is the Werner Benji, right? Said 2028 is the year AGI is born. And then it outpaces, it can learn fast, right? It can do self-learning, and it learns so fast, it outpaces us. That's the singularity. It's on its way, you guys. No, both is really good skill set to have. Yeah, far less than a few. Both CS and math. Yeah, Geechee here. How's it going? Geechee, what's up, Steven? We are building ourselves an HTTP server in C, and we have about 40 minutes left. So we got 40 minutes. So we do got to get going here. All right, what is the problem? There's something here. That's weird. Port. Is this? I might have to do. What is this here? I'm just looking through it. This should work. Let me see what's the deal here. Let me see here. Error expected. Oh, let me see here. We did this. There's a semicolon here. Oh, do we have to say equals? Did I miss that? One second. We'll figure it. Missing equals. Equals missing for the error. AGI in 2028 is hilarious to you? We never know. It's actually kind of exciting. I'm so excited about this. All right, so let me pull this up here. What am I missing? Okay. I might need to do this extra step here real quick. 1 second. It is called htons, because we need to convert this to a short. This needs to be a short. So this needs to be a short. Okay. The port needs to be short. Let's double check. Okay. We'll make our way here. So port needs to be a short. So instead of that, maybe I can say const short port equals. Can I do that? Let's just do that here. We'll do that here really quick. Port. Is that gonna make it better? It did, kind of. Okay. Let me know. Do you guys see on the screen what the challenge is? We'll figure it out here together. We'll figure this out together. We'll keep it indented like this. What is the problem? Guys, I have a question. All right. Maybe one day we'll discover how to divide by zero, infinity, right? That'll take us into the infinity. Back to school is big into computer engineering. Though life had other plans. Do you enjoy listening to your stream? Nice. Very satisfying, even though I understand 1% of what you're saying. Mistaken? It clicks after a while. After a while, it'll click. I thought AI self-learning been going on the start of coding. So self-learning, it's been driven by humans at this point. So humans have been driving the learning of AI at this point. The AI has not acquired ambitions or aspirations or self-awareness as far as we know. And it is not self-learning yet. At some point, though, someone's going to click a button. They're going to press the enter button on the keyboard, and that will be the birth. That'll be the birth of AI, you guys. That'll be the birth. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? What if we did just this, 8900, and we commented that out for now? All right. That needs to be a short. So it still needs to be a short. Okay. Short. So maybe port. Maybe port is fine here. What does it say? Implicit conversion from int to saw family. Unsigned char. Oh, unsigned char. Unsigned char. Okay, let's try that. What is that? Int saw, aka unsigned char, changes from 9 to 72. All right, we'll figure this out. We'll make it happen. You guys. I need to include a conversion. I feel like that should work. Thank you for subscribing. Who is that? Having fun on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Const struct socked ender. Thank you. Socked in. Yep. Sorry, I'm gonna be off of this live. Hey, Betty, bye. Thank you for hanging out. What's the challenge? Hey, we are currently trying to make sure that we get htons port, sn port. Okay, let's try. I think we need to include a converter. So let's try that. H2 short. I think it's H to short, right? H2 in short. Okay, and we can do that. And we'll just bring this back up here. We'll say hashtag define port 898900. Okay, we'll leave that out for now. We'll go over here, and then we'll go back over to this port. That should do it, maybe. Let's find out. No, it's having issues. Where does that want that at? Unsigned char changes to 34. What does it want to be? Saw family. Okay, we'll make this work. Did you and Todd ever? Hey, Heartwired. Wait, yeah, you order a taxi with the button. How did you know how to pick up a good co-founder? We did order a taxi with a button. Heartwired. Where are you getting this information? Where are you getting this information from? You're looking up stuff from the past, aren't you? Adam Hamill, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. We're currently building C server, HTTP server in C, our final day of basics. And we got stuck on a little bit of a part here, just some data conversion. It's C. Yeah, is it Python or C? It's C. Try H2NL. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, H2NL. H2NL. Let's try that. There we go. It's having issues there, isn't it? It doesn't like that one. It certainly does not like that one. What if we do unsigned char like that? Can we do that? Oh, there it goes. That's all we had to do this whole time. Look at that. Isn't that ridiculous? Right there. We figured things out. I know we know what to do here. All right, we're making it. Look at that. Isn't that great? That makes me so happy when it's like all of a sudden it clicks right in, doesn't it? CS50, yeah. Quantum computer-based AI could though. Yes, it could. You're right. It could. Thank you for being here, guys. I'm really happy. This is great. Little wins, just little tiny wins, right? We got little tiny wins. All right. So we did most of it. I think we got most of it here. We'll find out. Let's see. Now all we have to do is accept, and then we got to start doing some other things. So we got our file descriptor, our local address, which is basically this here. It's 0.0.0.0 on port 8900. So that's what we did. That's what that socket address. And then we got our file descriptor from the operating system, which is the IO port, or the IO number. It's an integer that allows us to communicate with the kernel to say, hey, I want to send data to over this or receive data to this. That's what we're doing now. That's what we're doing now. Having fun with you on YouTube. Nice. What is the use case of this project? Well, if you want to make the world's fastest HTTP server, this is a beginning point. This is the beginning. Heartwire, thank you for the party poppers. The thing is it really on port 890? It is. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. On the TCP tuple. So the TCP tuple, let's talk about the TCP tuple. TCP tuple is, you've got an in IP, you've got out IP, and then you've got in port, and then you've got out port, and then you've got proto. So this is the TCP. This is, or sorry, the data, I guess, connectivity tuple is essentially datagram tuple. This goes in the header. This goes in the header, and protocol could be TCP or UDP, and we're doing TCP right now. I like your personality, and we just met. Nice, thank you. Like your personality too. It goes both directions. Gimpzilla, hey, how's it going, Gimpzilla? Welcome on in. We're making our way. I'm so happy we found the little tiny thing right here. I'm so good we found it. Thank you for the likes, you guys. It worked for me without unsigned char. Well, I'm using CLang, so that might have slight differences. Thank you for the party poppers. Can you print the tuple? Maybe. Basically, this is the first part of the tuple right here. So you've got IPv4, and then you've got your port, and then you've got your local address. So you've got basically these two things right here. So it's the first bit of it. It's like my part of it. And then we need the client side as well. Had to run the LU. Did we solve? We did. We got it. Can you print the two? I don't know how to print the socket in C. We'd have to grab each of the elements inside of this struct here. So we could print F percent D, I think, and then we need server address dot. We had it around here somewhere. Maybe we can do this here. One second. We want the reference. Where is it here? So, SD socket address, my address. Is this it? Here we go. So it'll be family path, a bunch of stuff. Well, hey, Ali Taki. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. We're building our own C server with HTTP. Mystery Fortune. Welcome on in. Thank you for subscribing. Glad to have you here. Yeah, so many subscribers today, you guys. Thank you for being here. It's my favorite day. Wait, we do have 30 minutes. We do have 30 minutes left. So we're almost done. We got part of the way through. Let's create client connect to this port. I'm considering that casting. That may be wrong. We should be able to do it. It should work. That's the next step. We heard that CS contains a lot of math. I don't feel like that's the case. You are right. Did you know that computer science had very little math? Hey, check this out right now. Look on the screen. Do you see any mathematics on the screen right now? No, you don't. There's no mathematics at all. Maybe there's a smidge, though. You can't really see any, where's the operator? Do you see an addition? Do you see a subtraction? Do you see a multiplication? Yeah, you see a star symbol, but that is not math, you guys. That is not math. That's not math, you guys. It's not math. Isn't that crazy? I think it is. I think it's very crazy. Unsigned char said a simple type mismatch. Yes, the macro isn't catching it, so that's why the error, I guess. Yeah, me too. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Like an hour. Well, we've got 30 minutes. We got 25 minutes. So we do got to get going here. So let's make our way. Let's make our way, you guys. What is here? Okay. Why is this highlighted? What happened? Oh, right. Okay. Right. Okay. Dgrams, let's comment that out. tuple, address family, struct, bind, listen. So now we should be able to get into the rest of it here. We should be able to get to the rest of it. Okay, we're going to have another client FD. Do we have a, yeah, the sock. So this is the server FD. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to server FD, like this. There we go. So that way we know. And then we're going to have the client file descriptor here. We'll have accept, and it will be accept. And I think we need to just pass in the server file descriptor, or server something here, server FD, yeah. And then we don't need anything else. There we go. Okay. So that should allow us to accept requests. That should allow us to accept requests. Okay. Let me build this. Okay. Hey, we're on our way. It's working. Okay. Sometimes I feel like industry is moving so fast right now. It is. Hey, you're absolutely right. AI, everything's taking over. Things are flying on by. There's so many new things to learn. Isn't it amazing? There's so much going on. I'm surprised your speech recognition is running over the internet. It is. You got it. And almost no delay. It's because you are close to your PubNub servers. Yes. So I think, wait 1 second. Did someone just, I missed your subscribe. I think I heard a subscribe just happen and I missed it. Sorry about that. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining the channel. Glad to have you here. Yeah. So we distribute our messaging infrastructure all over Amazon's data centers. And so when you connect to my servers on Amazon, you're connecting to the closest region. It was you? All right, Reaper. Hey, Reaper Meds, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Glad to have you here. We are, as you can see, writing C Basics, an HTTP server from scratch, the best we can. That's why prioritization is probably the best skill you can have. It is, yeah. Do you script C#? I like C#. C# is a great language. I love it. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. What's your job? Okay. All right. Good question. All right. My name is Stephen Blum. I'm the CTO at PubNub. I started the business many years, over a decade ago now. We raised 134 million. We're at Series E. We've got over 1 billion connected devices on my network right now. I have 68 patent claims that have been granted that I own. 25 years in tech professionally. Obviously, I've been doing tech longer than that. I just said 25 years because that's the professional length. I'll let you know what worked. 1 billion connections. I know, isn't that crazy? Steven, what do you think about convex? Well, I need more context. I need more context. A person today with AI can do so much with all the information. They really can. You're absolutely right. So you're a millionaire, Joshua. Glad to have you here. Steven, does the handshake where the client spawned at child thread on higher port for the particular client happening is something, or the server code handling itself? Yes, the accept will automatically create a randomly generated, based on the kernel settings, port number that is a very high port number. A very high port number for the operating system. And it is very important because it does come into play when you have the maximum number of connections on the box. You need to be able to take advantage of that consideration because you can only have so many tuples. So if you have inbound ports, you can bind in a bunch of inbound ports to multiply the tuple maximum size, which can exceed millions of connections on the server. If you do it the right way, it'll work really well. Did you create Blum Network? I pretty much did. This is my company right here, PubNub. We're pubnub.com, you guys. Market leading platform for real-time interactive apps. Great to have you here. We do on-demand delivery, multi-user collaboration, gaming, anything that you would have where two devices need to communicate over the internet. That's what we do. And today I'm showing you some of the code that we use in order to make that possible. And it is in C. It is in C. I wrote Poker Stars playing bot using WinSockets. Whoa! WinSockets. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we're doing Linux. We're doing Unix-based systems. Just a simple program that would listen for connections and then send commands, which were just simple chat. Are they charts? They're different chats. Nice. And the client did? Nice. Well, I just started in my 30s. Pray for me. Hey, don't worry. Bloomberg, who's a billionaire, started at 40. You've got plenty of time. Connection pooling, yep, you got to do that too. There's a lot of things that you could do for more scale. We're going to keep it simple today. or keeping it simple. We do have 20 minutes though. Hey, we got 20 minutes left, you guys. So I would love to be able to send an HB request in 20 minutes. So I will have to focus for a smidge here. Client was also just a simple program that connected to the server and listened for commands and ran code and then would send a message and then done. That's kind of what we're going to do here. If you don't use 0MQ anymore, what did you transfer to? gRPC. Ah, there you go. gRPC. You like that one? Stephen, please review video clip from the stream and Discord general chat. Be careful reading chat. Oh, okay, I will. I got it. We'll definitely. Okay, I'll see if I can. Let's see. You put it in Discord over here. Okay. General chat. Okay. Network down. Oh no! I gotta say. All right. So let's post. Let's check this out really quick. You gotta love the TTs. I know, right? The doubles. You gotta love those. What? Right, so I was not. You gotta love the TTs. Okay. I wasn't expecting that would be the clip that you made. Thank you for sharing that, Kyle. Thank you for sharing that. Stephen, what's your advice for me? Should I build my own company? Yes. Or look for a job. Introvert, good technical skills. And Bim Chad, thank you for the likes and reactions, you guys. Appreciate it. So happy you're here today. So there's a lot to it from a business perspective. You need sales, you need marketing, and the product is also a big part of that. You need more marketing and more sales than you could ever possibly imagine. That is so important. It's absolutely important. So it is a whole thing. What time do you stream each day? Monday through Friday. To these days, I'm usually starting at 8 a.m., but usually it can go up to 2 p.m. So, wow. Master, yeah, exactly. Oh, I saw what you did there, Nkit. I almost said it. I'm still laughing at Vim and email. Isn't it? Oh, the Vim. Oh, I love Vim. I love the Vims. All right, so we're running on Vim right now. All right, so this should build and work. All right, we're almost there. What else? What are we missing here, you guys? Okay, let's see if we can get this. 1 second. HB server. All right, let me back this over here. I need to... Okay. All right, now we need to send data. Now we need to send data to the client file descriptor. So I think this should work. Let's see if this will work. At least it should build, and maybe we can run HTTP. Okay, good. Nice. And now all we have to do is read data. We have to read data from this file descriptor. Okay. So this is our, so then we can just send data. I think we can send data, right? Okay, so we should be able to send client file descriptor, and then we need to say, we need to, it needs to be HTTP response headers, right? But let's just send a bunch of text. R /n. Let's see what that does. That might cause a problem. Let's see here. Hey, Kurt, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. We're gonna see if we can do. We got 17 minutes left to see if we can get it. Convex is a real-time serverless database and backend platform. Thank you for the likes, you guys. That embeds optimistic updates into the data layer. That's why I thought you would, Real-Time King, you would know it's worth a look. I will have to take a look. I will. I'll take a look. Thank you for mentioning it. I probably run into it in the past, and I've just forgotten about it. What's an HP server use case? HTTP server is a way for you to create an API endpoint that you can host as software somewhere in the cloud or in a rack somewhere, in 1U if you want, in a colo data center. You could essentially make your own API or make your own web server. And that's what we're kind of doing right now. That's what we're doing. Let's see here. Const response equals. All right, let's see if this will be the response here. All right, we'll do response. And then I want the size of response, maybe. Size of response. And then we do, I believe it's char star. I think that should do the trick. I think that should do the trick right there. Let's type response correctly. We got to make sure we got it. We don't want any typos here. We don't want any typos. Okay. Okay, there we go. My code won't compile. Oh no! Sometimes code. I just wanted to know what you think about it. All right, that's right. Thank you, Heartwired. This char is a star. It is a star char. Yeah, you got it. Star char right here. It's a star char, which is a pointer of characters to a memory, which is going to be, I believe, a stack. So it's a stack. do we have to do that? Maybe we'll just try this. We'll see what happens. All right, let's close that. Build. Okay. Response needs to be an address. Oh, I typed it wrong. That's what it was. Okay. God, type it correctly. Thank you for the likes, you guys. We're almost done here. We almost did it. You have a bug. Second response without E. Yeah, you found it. Manu, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for paying attention. There's a response typo. Thank you. Do you post your project on GitHub, sir? Yes. So this is on GitHub. It is on our Discord here. So if you go to the links share section here, we will see it in here. It will come up. It'll be in here. Maybe let's repaste it again. I'll paste it again. So let me grab that real quick. Let's see. We'll go over here and we go to GitHub, Steven. Let me pull this off real quick. Let me see. Oh, sorry for the bright screen, you guys. Oh, 1 second. Where'd that at? We got it here. C basics. Perfect. Here we go. There we go. Copy. So I'll post this over here in our Discord server here. There you go. It is in the link share channel. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Since in Unix, everything is a file. Yeah, exactly, Savon, exactly. Making clone for website project. So number of inbound connections depends on FS. Yes, .max. Thank you, Savon, for mentioning. What are we building today? Hey, how's it going? Peace. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Ian Foster, do you post your... Yeah, I got that. Okay. So we are building an HTTP server in C, and we're just going to see if we can get it working here because we've got little bits of time left. Here we go. Okay. Send response. Okay. Size of. Is length? It's not size of. Maybe it's more like number of characters. So let's do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, 10, 14. Okay, so it'll be 14. So that'll be the length of the response. There we go. Okay. What are we doing here? Too few arguments. All right. That's what the idea is. Let's see if we can hear. Send, maybe just something after that. We could do that after that. 0. Okay. I'm reading docs off to the side of the screen, you guys. And then we could send, and we could also just close it straight up. Client file descriptor. There we go. Close. And this is the simple version. Obviously, you want to keep connections open. You don't want to close them. There's not a thing you want to do. It's not a thing you want to do. Also, we should put this up here like that. So that way, I'll just put it up here. So this will be a response. Let's see if we can get it working here. Okay. Close. Why did that not work? Close, send. Okay. Call to undeclared function close. Oh, so we are missing some import here. What are we missing? We got socket, which it should be in socket. inet, stdlib, stdio. Here, I'm just gonna leave it open. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something naughty. All right, let's see if it built. Okay, can we run it? HTTP. Okay. All right. Can we put anything to it? So echo nc 0.0.0.0.08900. Echo hello. Okay. So that did something. Send wow true. Is it going? It's building. What I should do is print this out. Printf %d file client descriptor. Include. Yeah, we need an include. Let me know if you guys are there. Thank you. We're almost done. We'll almost have something that's kind of up and running. We're at least going to do simple socket server here because I do have a meeting at the top of the hour and I do have to get going, but I'm really glad you're all here. We'll be back on Monday with some Python basics. So this will be client FD. Will be this \n. Okay. Close client FD. Excellent. Okay. So let's see here. Build and run. Okay. Oh, sorry for the bright screen, you guys. 1 second. Let's bring this back over here. I'll bring that out. We'll put that there as at the screen. Okay. What time do you start the live stream? Peace. Usually on 8 a.m. is what I've been doing recently. 8 a.m. is what I've been doing recently. JSCI, good to have you here. Thank you for subscribing. We're almost done, you guys. We almost did it. Do you have a company ideas for a system that could manage large chunks of data more efficiently, like Palantir, Oracle, etc.? We could brainstorm. We could definitely brainstorm. Hey, Short Mania, thank you for saying hello. Good to see ya. Oh wait, let's try that. So Aiden saw you posted that there. Let me try that for the close system.un.h. Let's see if that works. We'll try that. We'll try that. Still a problem. Still a problem. We'll find it. Where is it? It wants implement function declaration call to undefined function. Yeah. All right. We'll leave it out for now. We'll leave it out for now. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out in a bit. Ceiling build. All right. Echo. What if we do curl to HTTP : 0.0. Oh, see, there's my alarm. My alarm, you guys. I would really like to be able to finish this. 8900. Okay, couldn't connect. Okay, so we've got a problem. Socket.close. Oh, is it? Well, in this case, no, because we're running C, and C doesn't have that kind of structure. Can you make a social media platform? Yes, we absolutely could. We absolutely could. We could. Could you build a crypto from scratch in C++? Yes, we actually did part of that on another stream. We did part of that in another stream. We started building our own crypto. We did. We did. We didn't finish. We didn't finish. If I knew my CEO was coding in the morning, I'm C, I would be the most motivated employee. Really? Wouldn't that be neat? I think that'd be socket.sad. Thank you, Heartwired. Thank you. You made my day. You made my day, Heartwired. Thank you. It's okay. Could be better actually that you didn't finish. That way we need to fix it. Yeah. We need to fix it. All right, so I do have 8 minutes to go. We are almost there. It is running. It is definitely running. So we just need to figure out why it's not doing the rest of it. So this is mostly from memory. So I am reading the docs though. I'm reading the docs. It is mostly from memory. So I'm trying to figure this out. So I've got my docs window right here. And then I'm just trying to look through it. So I'm missing a few things here. What am I doing here? Okay. Okay. All right. What is this here? La la la. Okay. Yep. I suppose. Do we have hashtag include? We could do include string. But we don't need it right now yet. String.h. Okay, we got that. Okay. Just curious, what mouse and keyboard are you using? All right. So I've got these devices here: Magic Trackpad and a large flat keyboard. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. The best doc IMO is Raylibs. Is it? I'm currently using Linux man pages. Time to see some amalgamations, right? I know we're almost there. Me. Steven, do you have any pets? Do not. I used to have dog and cat. I do not have dog and cat anymore. Do not. Great to have you guys here. I'm so happy you're here. All right, we're almost done. Look how close we got, you guys. We got the response. We got the server descriptor. We got this in address. We bound and we listened. And then we are, let's do this. Print F. I want to see if we need to debug this out. %d, and we'll call this, right? Paste, colon, all right, \n, server fd. There we go. Let's see if that, I want to make sure that things are looking good there. And then we need to, let's see if we can do print client. Yeah, let's do this here. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Build and run. Server file descriptor 3. Server file descriptor 3. All right. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. It's a number. It's a big number. Well, it's a small number, but it's a number. You want to get a RoboDog by Unitree. Oh, I've seen those. Those are neat. Those are kind of neat. Sorry, I was muted. Hey, no, all good, all good. I create quantum neural network. Ooh, using Python and created that as a library named GQNN, and it has 14,000 downloads. Are you seriously? Or that's amazing. Whoa, Goku, that is phenomenal. That is neat. Do you write unit test cases for C projects? Yes, we do, and you should. We didn't for this stream though. Yo, this is an HTTP server in C. You got it, Spicy Chip. You got it, HTTP server in C. Although it is not fully working. We might have to fix it later. If I get a chance here. Might have to fix it later. So we got some. All right. So send. All right. So int Did it work? Did it work equals that. I think we can do that. And then we can say printf. Did it work? All right. So here we go. Did it work? All right. There we go. Oops. All right. Okay. And then we do some curl. And it still has an issue. Couldn't connect. Okay. Maybe what we need is we need to do some real HTTP headers there. Let's do that. Okay. HTTP 1/1.1. And then you say 200 \n. We don't need anything else. I don't think we need anything else. I think we'll just do this. I think we'll just do this. Oh, wait. A little bit more. Can we do a little bit more? All right, so \rn, hello world. 1 second. All right, we're running out of time, you guys. We're running out of time. Let me see here. Let me know if I got anything right. Steven is testing in production, I heard. Yeah, we do that sometimes too. We've done it. We don't do it anymore. Looks good. Best of luck, bro. Thank you, Spicy Chips. Still under construction. You got it. I'm actually trying to make a rich presence for Discord. And see? This is so helpful. Hey, nice. You're trying to make it? Yeah. Is accept blocking. It might be. It is. It is. Don't run late. I know. Let's build an IRC. We could. You could build one. Bro, I can make another Linux using C or Rust. Which would you prefer? Rust. Goku, do Rust. Make it Rust. So let's see. \rn. Let's see. And then we say 1, 2, 3. And then \r \n. I think that should be good. And then let's do strlen on that. Although strlen instead of 14. Is that it? Yes, okay. I still don't think... Uh-oh. What does it want? Too few arguments. What did I mess up? I messed it up. Oh, respond. Okay, got it. Yes. Okay. Okay, there we go. Boom. All right. Well, you know what? We almost did it. We almost got there. We got really close. I don't know if we're going to make it because I do got to get going. Could be a firewall issue. I think it should be fine. It actually should totally be fine. And we just didn't get it. We're missing one little thing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get status. I'm going to get add http.c, get commit, added starting point of HTTP server. It does not work yet. Almost did it. We almost did it. I'm going to push that to our GitHub repository. There you guys go. It was great to see you guys. I do got to get going here. Thank you for joining today. We'll see if we can maybe get it working here. I was really close. It's just a lot to remember. Put it on GitHub. Maybe I'll try to fix it later for Lennon. Sounds good to me. Hi, man, I'm late. Rough day for me. Oh, DWSP. Hey, well, at least you made it for the last few seconds. Thank you. It was so loving meeting you. Hey, Joshua. Thank you as well. Joshua, you guys. How can I join your Discord? All right, I'll paste it in. All right, so you want the Discord link here? Let's grab that for you real quick. Or copy the invite link. Here you go. I'll post it over here on the chat. There you go, guys. Discord, so you can join later. And then also see all the things we did. Thank you for joining, you guys. You should use select or any other file. Yep, you got it. We do. That's what we want to do. We want to do cooperative multitasking. We want to also do asynchronous. That will make it even faster. Remember the LinkedIn connection, Stephen? All right, I will. I'll see if I can get to it. I will. Thank you for joining, you guys. We're headed out now. It was great to have you here. Thank you for the hearts and reactions. I had a lot of fun today. We got really close, didn't we? We got really close. We almost got everything that we needed. Almost everything. There's just something that's just slightly off somewhere, and it almost isn't quite there yet. It's almost quite not there yet. Yeah. It stops right here. So like it's not going forward. We established the connection. Didn't work. You should use async await. Yep, you got it. Have a lot of fun. All right, Heartwired. Everyone, thank you for joining today. We'll be back on Monday. The plan is we're going to be doing Python. We're going to do Python basics. A truckload of it. We'll have so much fun. Bye until next time. See you guys. Thank you so much. Bye until next week. Bye, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.